Hey everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So this is week 3 of the Mini Kit Monday for the month of September 2019. And I'm using this gorgeous green paper, kind of a teal color paper, and I'm putting it on some dark purple cardstock. And it's really thin cardstock, but I really wanted a pop of color. And I love the purple. And like I mentioned last week, the rainbow really, the color I see the most is the purple. And it's probably from the inspiration board, that we're using. It's probably a lot to do with it. So I continue to use the rainbow paper and it looks a little too much right here, but I change it up, not to worry. And if you look over here on the right, there is a sketch. It is from Creative Scrappers number 210. I printed that off of Pinterest. So that is why it looks so wonky the way it does. I don't know. It's by Christine Davidson. I don't know if there's a certain month or anything about it other than what I've said. All right, so I want to use some white cardstock to go at the bottom because I want to break up the color. And of course, I could have cut down the beautiful green paper, but then that would mean I would have another piece of green paper to use later on. And I thought, you know what? I need to just go ahead and use it and move on and not have, if I cover it up, I cover it up. So that's why I chose to do what I did. Now, I know you see a lot of rainbow there. It's going to change, so not to worry. The photo is of my kitty cat, Sophie. I trimmed it down to 3x4. I don't even mat it, which is real unusual, but I leave it as it is. And I'm actually going to put the photo on the left side of the page. So because she's kind of facing, looking towards the right. All right. When I flip that rainbow piece over, it looks so much better. I am so much happier. So down at the bottom, as you can tell from the sketch, there's like little uh, ribbon banner pieces that are hanging down. I love that element. So I'm trying to use as many of the scraps as I can. I'm using the peacock paper and all the different colors. I love the way that this turned out. Love, love, love it. So I want to mention something about this little bottle. I bought that at Hobby Lobby, and I recently bought another one, and um, and it has a really fine tip. The glue comes out. For whatever reason, that new bottle, I decided to take the top off, keep the old bottle that I was using, put the new top on this older bottle, and I broke it. I broke it like as soon as I got it. And I don't know how or why, but it happened. So I had to dig out of the trash my old tip and put it back on, and I can't find the lid. Naomi, my new little kitten, got a hold of it, and I have looked everywhere and I cannot find it. So I have a pin sticking in it. So hopefully I can keep it from getting too clogged. If I do get it clogged, I usually use a sharp pen, and I have Goo Gone that I dip my pen in and I put it through the nozzle and help clean it out. Anyway, okay, so I trim all of these down. I want all of these ribbons of different lengths, um, and someone has mentioned. In fact, I've had several people say to me that I must use a repositional adhesive in my ATG, and I don't. For some reason, I just get so super lucky that it doesn't stick. I still have a chance to move it. And that's what's happened here. It never tore any of the papers that I'm working on. Now, I got this uh, replacement for my ATG gun. I got it from Amazon, and I can send you the link if you're interested. It's something that Janet at RTS that she recommends as well. You don't get as much on the spool as as you did if you bought it from Scotch. I don't think so. They seem smaller, but I don't have any problem with it. I want some of those banners to be elevated. It's not too much, but so I put some foam tape underneath some of them, and the others I just glue down. All right, so now I've moved the photo over here to the side. I need to go through, first, there's a little banner element that's on my sketch. I'm gonna put it over here on the upper right-hand side. Turned out super, super cute. And then whenever I go through the embellishments or the die cuts that I had pulled for the kit, I try to stick within the same color scheme. I still want to stay with the blues and the greens. I was thinking maybe I could use that circle. I really like this. This was that postcard that I had used for another layout. This is the other side. I'm going to do some journaling here, and I do it off camera. So I love the flowers here that I put down. That sprig, the colors are perfect. I just don't like the sprig. So I end up cutting all of those out, trimming those out. I don't make you watch me do that. I think I do this one. But the rest of them, I decided to just go ahead and trim. There is also a feather that I pull. Yep, so here I've already trimmed away the little blue flowers and decided to go ahead and get my title down. Wasn't quite sure what to title it. I know I have a lot that say Sophie on it. But I have to say, when you have three black cats, you better make sure you know. I guess what I'm saying is other people may not realize that this is Sophie because my other cats are black too, but I know that this one is, and she may not be around forever, which I know she won't. I want to make sure that I capture, the story, which has to do with her sitting at the top of the cat tree. We call that being a tree dweller. And whereas Liddell, my older cat, he is a bottom dweller, a bush dweller, he likes to be low. He likes to be like under the bed. He likes to be covered, where she does not. She likes to be up high. She likes to look out the window. Yeah. So they are like night and day. Now, I did pop up my photo and the little journal card here on some foam tape. And here's these, what am I gluing down? I know I pulled out the leaves, the fall leaves that I had cut out, but I wanted to make sure that I kept with the blue and the green. But I ended up pulling a couple of browns because I don't mind there being just a touch of color. So that's why I have a couple brown leaves. And of course, I have my sequins. I use a fall set, and I believe that's all that I had used. No, I think there was one other set that I had used. Now, whenever I glue my sequins down, I use the Tim Holtz Distress Collage Medium, and I'll show you here in just a minute of what it looks like. I get it at Michael's. Don't forget to check out the other ladies that are part of the Mini Kit Monday group. I'm going to leave links to their channels below. Also, there is a link to our Facebook page. So if you'll just check that out if you haven't already. All right, the close ups are coming up. I want to say thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye bye.